So this is Azbolg. We're playing the challenge mode on the first part because I wasn't able to... Beating the challenge for part 2 is really challenging. I needed to get some more bonuses for the queen. So the different thing about the challenges, they add little extra difficulties in this map, and it looks like there's a cricket. So all we've done is just burrow out, and
all crickets are burrowing into the nest.
These
the
crickets
ants
are
must
coming.
defend in multiple locations at once. The ants must fight.
So instead of like just easily just going from one point to the other, we got to defend these other parts, and it's not that bad. I thought these crickets would be like really dangerous, but they're not that bad. See if they just disappear or not. See if they just disappear, so they don't give us any food, unfortunately. But with this map, we can kind of take our time. And we can just kind of easily move from one spot to the other to try to grab the most food. Up here is the most challenging spot. There's some, looks like some bigger exclamation points. And we just want to upgrade our guys and get them to tier 3 as much as possible. Just build a singular army that's really powerful. We could build multiple chambers, but you have to build them out this far. From what I can tell, this is the biggest hex you have to build it out to get to tier 3 for all your units, because of all the adjacency. Okay, head in here. Some more guys here. And I think upgrading units is actually sort of the biggest priority, and having a food storage of about 50, because replenishing ants isn't the big deal unless you're under a constant attack. Gathering all the food there. And if they have 3 little markers, that means they're tier 3. And we just want to gather kind of one chamber at a time and just slowly upgrade. The thing about upgrading too is that if that ant dies, then it comes back as a tier 3 ant and it costs the same amount. So upgrading, I think, is the most important part of the game because you get the most value out of it. Granted, it costs a lot to upgrade the guys initially, but it's not that bad. Okay, now we're gonna dig down in here. We have all of our ants, army ants up here.
A mole cricket is burrowing into the nest. The ants must mount a defense quickly, or their brood will be forfeit.
There it is.
The ants must defend themselves.
Okay.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
going to fight these guys over here and then move over here. I always try to upgrade to tier 3 first when I can. And this one just needs to be upgraded, and then we can upgrade and get another tier 3 amp. You try to get the tier 3 ones first because they're just so much more powerful, I think. We're going to move over here and get this food and stuff, and then we're going to move up here and get that food.
There are intruders in the nest.
I have 14 soldiers, but it appears like I'm just not making them, or they're dying. So we kind of did not do that well in that encounter there, just because our guys weren't really here. So we can spawn them up.
The colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
Well, it's okay. We'll get it. I want to make sure this number says 14 up here. Only says 11, so we're still missing 3 guys. There's 12.
There are intruders in the nest.
Lost a few guys there.
Crickets are burrowing into the nest. The ants must defend.
Lost pretty much all our guys, so for whatever reason, the AI is just messing up a little bit. Now we got 3 mole crickets now down here. Fantastic, and we pulled this unit of guys here. That's why they call it challenge mode.
Protect the queen.
And for whatever reason, my guys are not moving. It looks like we did defend because the soldiers spawned there and killed the other guys. Lost a lot of food in the process there. I really just have these ants gathering right now. We're just building around the base. It's not really that much of a rush. It sort of is because we are fighting mole crickets, and as it feels like as the game is progressing, we get more and more mole cricket encounters.
The workers have done all they can to prepare this brood chamber.
Let's build up our food storage just a little more. Okay, we're running out of food again. We're going to push out up here, and that'll be pretty much it as far as food goes. Then we can upgrade these two.
A mole cricket is burrowing
Okay.
into the nest. The ants must mount a defense quickly, or their brood will be forfeit. The battle has begun.
Just drop kick that guy. Alright. Now we need to push up through here, I think. Got all the food up here. No, we did not. Send these guys over here.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Still losing a lot of guys. Not doing that great. I feel like we're sort of hanging in there a little bit, but not doing fantastic. Okay, 2 is now got all the food there, so we'll move them back to neutral. Our other soldier ants are just gathering this. Got some more food here. There we go. And we can just expand this out to this bedrock here. Got this easy food here. It's probably the last amount of food that we're going to get. Okay.
Mole crickets are burrowing into the nest. The ants must defend in multiple locations at once. The battle has begun.
A lot of mole crickets this time. I think that's probably the most
There are intruders in the nest.
biggest army we're gonna get here. Just looking at my army count, see if it's dropping. So the tier 3 guys just have so much more HP, I think. And they're just able to withstand a lot more damage.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
We did okay, but not fantastic. We're definitely going to need some more guys, I think, to really do well.
A mole cricket is burrowing into the nest. The ants must mount a defense quickly, or their brood will be forfeit.
They are eating the mole, so it looks like we get some food, just 15 food. So if we lose 3 guys, it's a break-even fight. To delete that one. All right, we're almost ready for the final encounter. This is about as good as it's going to get. I mean, I should have 24 guys up here. That's how many soldiers I have. So it says 14 plus 5, so they're all shifting over. I'll wait till our entire force is here. And then we're going to need food reserves for the last fight.
Predators are loose in the nest.
Okay, here's the big one.
Larvae must be protected. The ants have stumbled into the path of a fully developed devil's coach horse beetle, and it's hungry for breakfast. The beetle is almost 4 times the size of a black ant, and protected by thick plates of external armor. Whilst it bites at the tiny defenders, it sprays foul-smelling secretions from the end of its raised abdomen, disorientating the ants. The devil's coach horse is dead. Its corpse will provide food to support dozens of new brood.
We're going to need some more reserves. That's the last of the food. Okay, do we have enough to win? I don't know. See, I want to try to clear out this area as much as possible. Try to allow us to get through here. And so it says we have 15 there. I mean, we should have a full group of guys here. 24 dudes should be here.
Mole crickets are burrowing into the nest. The ants must defend in multiple locations at once. The ants must fight. The queen is in imminent danger.
I don't know. I don't have enough food storage to do this, but we'll try. Okay, I'm at 150-ish food storage. The guys up here, I think. This is as good as it's get. These guys are just taking their time or whatever. Should be 24 guys up here.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be
Just
protected.
2 of them here. all back. Two of these little beetle things. This one's going around. Shoot, it's going right for the queen. We don't have enough. There we go. Okay, come on to the queen.
A mole cricket is burrowing into the
And
nest.
the mole crickets.
The ants must mount a defense quickly, or their brood will be forfeit.
We got this. Nice. There it is. We got it. We beat it. Nice. And there's a bunch of food up here. That was easy. It was challenging
The
still.
Fuska colony
I don't
has
know.
now established itself as a rising power in the Undergrowth. Soon their territory will need to expand above ground, where new challenges await. For the time being, however, the Queen is safe.
We need extra royal jelly.
How is the colony progressing?
The Queen is exhibiting interesting new behaviors. I believe the colony is beginning to adapt.
And we get some more food, so we're able to build out. We need to get a full army of guys. We don't even have over 100 to get the royal jelly, but I think we have enough guys now to actually complete the challenge. We want to basically build up this to max. So let's get the food and then just figure out, are we actually going to be able to get it? We want to upgrade these guys to level 3. We're going to have another group of sprayers that are going to stay down here to fend off the wolf spiders. Since we can't afford, we're off by 10 royal jelly. That really sucks. Just see. We could actually say, okay, this target, this is for higher end monsters. This is physical attacks or acid attacks. So we're going to stop it here, and then we're going to continue. If you want to continue with the playlist, we're going to do the challenge now. We're going to try to do it.